This is a video of Vauxhall Senator 3 litre 24 valve J-Reg, which I'm just about to dismantle for parts. But first I'm testing the engine again with a video so that you can see what's available. I did advertise the engine for sale complete, but I hadn't had any interest, so I'll sell it for bits. Although I'll keep the block and the head together for the time being, but all the bits and pieces around it are up for sale. Here we've got my oil pressure gauge. This is a start up from cold with the original oil. I haven't changed it, it's a bit dirty, so I thought the oil pressure would be better when the oil was changed. Got no codes present in the ECU. I'll just see what the data shows from cold. I'll just flip through it. And I'll change to graph mode. Flip back up through the various things that are happening. I'm not all that familiar with this gadget yet. I had it months ago or so. Anyway, there's engine speed and O2 sensor, battery, as you can see, it's alternator's charging well. It's warming up and calming down to a nice steady idle, hopefully. Building going up, temperature wise. Oops. Full sensor. I think there might be a fault with the hall sensor, I'm not sure. Right, now go back to the oil pressure. What's it showing? It's showing 60, well, over 65 psi at idle. Although obviously the oil is cold. These 24 valve engines do seem to have quite a higher oil pressure compared with the 12 valve. You can see it a bit better there, I think. Flash on this video is a bit bright. Right, so I'm just going to run through some of the items on this engine that what I call frequently purchased items. The brake master cylinder. I've sold the cap, unfortunately. This is just an ordinary one, but the bottle itself seems to be in quite good condition, judging by the colour of the plastic. The effluent meter, people keep asking me for these, especially on LPG cars. They seem to suffer from blowback sometimes. Idle valve, the hose here for the air feed to the throttle body. The two hoses for the idle valve, the inlet and the outlet. Sold some of these little solenoid switches here. Right, for these, I don't know what people want them for, but you just never can tell. The two little joining hoses and the special clips. Cam cover. Unfortunately, the red spark plug cover seems to be missing, although I've got others of those. The viscous coupling, I think we've got quite short hands of that. It might be. I think we took that off. The cam belt tensioner appears to be reasonably quiet, so that's available. The alternator, as you've just seen from the readout, is giving out a good charge. Gas steering pump seems reasonably quiet. Distributor, again, that's something that I get asked for quite a lot, because the bearing in the top tends to wear, and you end up with the rotor arm hitting the contacts in the distributor cap. Compressor for the aircon, the aircon itself doesn't seem to be working as usual, probably through lack of refrigerant. So I don't know whether the compressor works, although it looks okay from here. And we'll test it when we get it off the engine, to make sure the clutch works and make sure it's actually pumping. Sometimes the shaft on these compressors seems to break. I don't think they're as robust as the earlier compressors on things like the Senator A and the Monza. I sold the radiator. It's what looks like a reasonably nice top hose for the radiator there. What else have we got? I don't think the cruise control works, although that's probably the ECU under the dash. Here we've got the ABS relay, which is working okay. Anyway, as you can hear, the engine has settled down to a nice, reasonably smooth idle. I'll just rev it up a bit. That was showing 70 psi, although the engine's obviously only been running for a few minutes. Right, I need to stop the video now, keep it in the YouTube limit.